And it's time for a birthday party, and the cat's got her face right in it. She just has not a care in the world that anyone else might want to eat that cake.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors.
Hello and welcome to a moment of mediocrity with the Not So Berry Challenge. And we're about to have a family reunion to celebrate the upcoming birthday of Orion. So Orion will become a young adult tomorrow in game. And, you know, as I said, I really had been wanting to get together some kind of family reunion to gather everybody. Now, the thing is that we don't really know everybody in the family. So, unfortunately, I don't think everybody's going to be here, but we'll try to make the most of it. I've never actually had a family reunion. You are not even part of this family reunion, so I don't know what you're doing here, but let's just go ahead and cheerfully introduce ourselves. I cannot guarantee that anyone is dressed appropriately because once I kind of let the family go, they do what they want, and sometimes it's for better or worse, a bit of a surprise, both in who is no, don't attack. Wait, there was nobody there. Who was attacking you? I don't, I don't know who was attacking you. That was weird. Okay, maybe we should run this vacuum because yeah, the house is a bit of a mess. I don't know why I decided to have it here at the house. I thought, I guess that would be the most fun. Also, both Terran and Orion seem to have this unfulfilled, miserable life buff stuck on them, even though neither of them have that as a fear. I just don't know what's going on. Also, Alden came over, and, you know, none of us like Alden. If you follow any of the blogs, you'll know that Alden is kind of just one of the awful family members, and so we'll tease him rather than thank him for coming. Okay, why do I not have thank for coming? Come on, you can thank someone for coming too. That just seems fair. Okay, let's see, take photos together? Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's go ahead and take some photos. Oh my goodness. We don't have time to chat with people. We have family to meet. Take a photo with August. And you can take a photo with, I don't know if that's going to count toward take photos, but we'll try. I think that would be the most fun, is to take photos with, but if that doesn't work, we'll try other things. But we'll kind of work our way through all the cousins and such. We have Adelie here. This is Bryce, that, if you remember, is Terran's technically stepbrother. Though I feel like we never really kind of specified that, I guess, as far as like they never really saw it that way. It was kind of they're just brother and sister. Just not worried about the fact that there's not a blood relation there, I guess. Patrice, I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, yeah. They're just like, yeah, okay, yay. She looks like she's. I'm trying to remember which one Patrice is related to. Okay, so Bryce and Cassandra are actually. Okay, so Patrice is actually one of Bryce's kids as well. I don't even think we know her. Yeah, we do know her. All right, conceal acne with Patrice. Okay, we're gonna do that because I've never seen that interaction before. All right, I feel like you would want to get to know your nieces and nephews a bit better. I did hope that we could have his children here. Unfortunately, I don't know their names. How do you not know Kingston? You even have a quarter of a. Ugh, this game sometimes makes zero sense. I think that you should kind of have like a natural um relationship with some, at least a minimal. Okay, so August is Cannon's father, and now August. How is August related? I'm trying to remember my own family tree because this does get kind of crazy. Okay, Amber. Amber was Taryn's grandmother, I believe. Not to be totally confusing, but it's actually crazy to think that. Okay, Galaxy was her mother, so and her father was Artemis. So Artemis was, okay, so yes, it was her grandmother. Terran's grandmother was his mother. He must have been much younger than the others. Okay, Terran likes homebody sims now. Terran has so many traits right now, I can't keep track. Okay, let's see. Orion, you're not doing anything, so let's take some more photos. Let's see. Can we just take photos of things? I guess that might work as well. Take a photo. I don't know. I want to keep taking photo with because that's more fun. Take one with Kingston. I think it'd be fun to kind of decorate his home or something with all of these photos at some point. He will be eventually moving out. I did have him apply for university because as part of the challenge, he does need to go to university to Brightchester with a drama degree. And the optional is to become part of the Spirit Corps. Aw, that's kind of a sweet photo. Okay. I didn't even think they were all that close, but okay, and then let's see, that's 10 photos. I suppose it does help that you get 5 out of every time you do it. Take a photo with, how about Carissa? That would be Lily and, oh my goodness, names. Her husband's, or I think they're technically still engaged. I really do need to get around to actually marrying off the Sims that I say are getting married. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Wait, that is not... Okay, I'm gonna mix this up because I don't want it to be the same. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so she's not wearing the clothes that I put her in, and that's kind of annoying. I always love when they decide to change up their fashion, but I actually feel like her look actually worked out so well. Like, I was worried, I guess, that her dad's genetics would take over, but they blended really well with her mom, and I don't know, I think she's really, this is not the greatest shot of it, but I think she turned out really pretty. I'm really happy with, and I love that I'm getting, for a while my Sims were all starting to look very much the same, which it's going to happen, I guess, when you have so many Sims that are related to each other. My Sims all start to look the same, even the townie Sims start to look the same, and so it's nice to kind of start seeing a little more variety in there. I do not know what's up with Canon here. I guess he kind of looks like his dad. Okay, we're apparently stuck on this one. Not that this isn't a great one, but yeah. Okay, I do have an override, by the way, for all of my selfies and everything. From Dear Kim, I believe is the name of that creator. And there's just overrides and everything for all of the selfies and the photos, so you have different poses. I kind of started to get a little bored, I guess, with the existing ones, and so I wanted to mix it up. Alright, we want to talk about family a couple of times, so I want to kind of get her around doing that. Family lineage. Okay, and you can also chat with Canon. I don't think you've met him yet, so yeah, cheerfully introduce yourself to him. I think you're doing a very good part of, you still got the pink in your hair. I think you're doing a very good job of not getting too upset with Alden. It looks like you've actually kind of gained a little bit of friendship again with him, so that's cool. Alden is not an easy person to get along with. Oh, we need you to make a meal. Okay, well, you're making a meal. Thank you, Patrice. Someone put a pizza in, even. So, definitely, everyone's a little bit hungry. Hello, who are you? Tess, I don't know how you're related. It's cool you're here and all, but yeah, I don't even know you. How do I know you? This is so confusing. This house gets to be quite chaotic between all of... Dude, we don't have time for you to go through a phase. You're gonna be an adult, like, in a couple of hours. It's totally not appropriate for you to be just losing your mind. Okay, let's see. We'll have you talk to Bryce. about, let's see. We want, hello, where are my family interactions? We need like a whole, yeah, promote your social network? Sure. Okay, somebody finish a meal so that we can call everyone to it. Okay, collect that meal. And let's see. Well, Taryn is confident, finally. They're overriding that weird buff that just refuses to go away. Which is great. Okay, did you take that out? Okay, it's in your pocket, isn't it? Alright, well that looks pretty yum. Okay, let's just call the meal. Just do a standard call the meal. I don't even know if you're hungry. Doesn't matter. You'll eat pizza. Alright, we got everyone calling to meal. We need someone else to talk about the importance of family or something. Where are my family interactions? Words. I have no words today. Okay, let's see. Family? Maybe if I try family. No, I'm not removing family. Give family advice. Talk about family dynamic. I don't know that that's going to be what we're looking for here, but we have an interesting family, don't we? It's quite a variety of people. They all dress rather interesting in various ways, I guess. Alright, I feel like he would tell a story. Can I? Let's see. Yeah, we don't know. I'll tell you a story. Maybe we can get a group story going on. Oh yeah, we're gonna tell an adventure story. How many people can we get involved in this? We'll get Cannon in there because he's youngest, and I feel like he would enjoy a good story. We'll get August. Can we tell, like, literally everybody? Oh, that's fun. Okay, so we're gonna be the center of attention because that is Orion, of course. He has to be the center of attention. I know, the dogs are disgusting. If I could literally just hire someone full-time to bathe these dogs, I would. Because that's how bad it is, like, all the time. So, yeah, I get it. I totally understand why y'all are upset. Okay, let's be the center of attention, Orion. Ooh, we should be getting that acceptance letter soon, too. Alright, you're feeling silly. I'm telling you, there are aliens. From telling an urban legend story. Okay. Look at everybody all lined up listening here. He does like to be the center of attention. And they're all just nodding. And we have, like, no sound for a second there. And we really can't thank one guest for coming. Maybe we'll try to thank Alden for coming. Because he just doesn't get along with the rest of the family, so... There we go. We do finally have that option. I mean, we already have gold, I guess, but... Although I'm not seeing the nifty little thing. It's also prank day. Would it be wrong to prank Alden while we're at it? Yeah, that might be a little evil. Come on, share that story. Okay, I think he's losing everyone's interest. Alright. Well, nobody ate the pizza. The dogs all stink, and we're all just standing around staring at each other. Yeah. That kind of sounds like a family reunion, doesn't it? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna check back tomorrow for Orion's birthday. I think we're gonna skip like a whole common typical birthday party, but I might invite over a couple of his friends for him to share his birthday cake with. Alright, and we actually earned rewards because of our gold reunion. So we got a hodgepodge photo collage frame. Three's company, four's a crowd, and four's still a crowd. So maybe we can toss some of those pictures into the photo collage frame and take that along with us whenever Orion moves on out. Oh, Bilbo's come to visit. How sweet. She is making a cake, throwing it up in the cupboard again. Because hopefully, if he gets accepted, we will be sending Orion off to Brightchester. We have made the appropriate cake for him to celebrate for his birthday. She's just getting it done the night before. so that there's a little less to worry about in the morning, although it is technically morning. All right, we're checking once again to see what the status is on our university application. Hopefully things have gone well. I don't think he can handle much more of being miserable. Yay, we were accepted. I mean, he's unhappy for some reason. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. All right, so we are supposed to attend Brightchester with a drama degree. We can't enroll until he's... I knew that. It says getting accepted into some distinguished degrees has made Orion feel hopeful about his university experience. I honestly did not think that was possible with him being a C student. And Taryn is going through an early midlife crisis. Life seems to be passing Taryn by these days. It's the same thing day in and day out with nothing to really show for it. It might be time for a change. Taryn, you have gone through so many changes that I really feel like you gotta just be happy where you are for a bit, because it's getting a little difficult to keep finding out what you want to do. I do think she would probably like some kind of relationship, but we haven't had the most success with that. All right, I did schedule a birthday party for Orion in just a couple of hours. He invited mostly friends from his club, and his newest friend, also newest member of the club, Lilac, who you will get to meet, his latest crush. A little awkward because Charity will also be there, and he's not exactly one to break things off before moving on to the next, and some might call that cheating. Yeah, he's not going to be a good guy. We'll have to get used to that pretty quickly. And it's time for a birthday party, and the cat's got her face right in it. She just has not a care in the world that anyone else might want to eat that cake. She had that whole face buried in there, too. Oh my goodness. It's actually impressive that she's not messing up the frosting. It's some good frosting. Alright, so it doesn't look like everyone made it. I'm guessing... Oh, well, Charity's here, and she's a teen. Oh, there. Okay, you came by. Yeah, you're ready for another party. You're like, yeah. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, I'm really hoping... There she is. This is Lilac Farley. She's kind of his latest crush, and he's got it bad for her. I mean, Charity's here, and obviously the relationship is still strong there as far as she's concerned. Propose? I don't think so. Okay, how about you blow a kiss? You're not gonna give a real kiss because you're kind of feeling things fading a little bit there. Your life is not mediocre, my dude. Your life is, pretty darn good. Let's be fair. You live in a fancy house. You're good. Are you pregnant again? I think I get... Whoop, well, kind of walking through a fence there, too. I think I kind of forgot to mention that his mom has divorced the previous guy. Cannot keep track of names these days, let me tell you. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, yep, okay, Orion. All right, so she was with I'll remember his name, Jay, and then she and Jay divorced. Jay has married... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I could look it up right now, but I'm not going to. And they had a daughter, Tanvi. And so now Orion has a half-brother, a half-brother and a stepsister, I guess. I don't think they actually had a daughter together. She had a daughter. When you let neighborhood stories do its thing, things get really confusing very quickly. But anyway, I completely lost my train of thought there. I have no idea what I was going to say. I think we're going to head down here, just blow out these candles, and get this part over with. Zipping around. That cat is loving life right now. And so in the moment. She's like, yeah, you guys want the cake? I want it more. All right. And let's see. We're going to make you flirty for now until I feel like going back and dealing with figuring out your traits. I think there's a few traits we have to have for sure, and we will definitely get there. Now, he wants to complete the serial romantic, which we had technically started, but then I changed it, and it's a thing. We'll get there. Eventually, I will figure out what I'm doing. We're gonna call everyone to meal and have some cake. Oh, Orion will not be in custody of a parent anymore. Select a parent who did not have custody of him. Okay, you. That's weird. Okay, no longer in drama club. Fair enough. I mean, I feel like he's going to be moving on to other things. It makes sense that things are going to get a little different. Yeah. All right. Orion's an adult. Things are crazy. We're going to send him off to university. And we're going to get to know Lilac a lot better because he's definitely interested in her. And just like that, the party's over, and we're going to be signing him up for a drama degree at Brightchester. And much to my disbelief, it is actually a distinguished degree. I still can't believe that he is going to be going for a distinguished degree. I never thought with his grades that that would be possible. I think I'm going to have him do the full course load. No, you know what? I think I'm going to have him do the 3 class. I have a mod that makes it so that only 8 classes are required to graduate. We do work with a bit of a longer lifespan here as well. So I'm going to give him a little more time in university so that we have time for the social life required, because we do need to meet someone and kind of have an accidental pregnancy during that time. And honestly, if he has a full course load, that's just not happening. So we'll do 3 classes instead of my typical 4. I'm not going to do an elective, I don't think, should I? I don't know. Because then that puts me into the whole point of having too many classes. So I think we'll leave it at 3 and just go with that. And I am going to have him moving onto campus, probably into the university housing, keeping in mind, you know, he's spoiled, he has everything, he has no need for money or anything like that. You know, mom thoroughly takes care of him. It's all kind of meant to continue that idea that he is spoiled and gets everything, no wish for anything, all of that. I don't think we can take the cat with us, though, unfortunately. But we are going to take half of this money. We do have access to the bank account, but I really wish we could take Valentine with us. That's not fair. And here we are at the beautiful Casa Asa Negra, and this is his new home away from home for the next 2.5 semesters. We are going to pick a room out for him. I will say, when it comes to Valentine, we will have him bring her along when he finally makes that move to Del Sol Valley. It is something he has to do after graduation, so, you know, it'll happen. It'll be fine. He will bring her along. We need to find a room, and most of these rooms allow for multiple, and I feel like ultimately that would not be what he would have, but we'll go ahead and move him, I think, here. I might have to make a few changes, but I feel, well, this is probably the most, let's see, I feel like he might have the really expensive computer. That's kind of why I lean that route, but this looks more like a gamer area. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, this is more like entertainer, which somewhat makes sense. Over here, this is more sporty. I've never really seen him as one to have much interest in sports. And this kind of feels more like the cozy girls' dorm area. I don't think there was any rooms downstairs. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go this route, but I think I'll take the one that has the least personality right now. and we will claim this bed. So as he introduces himself to his new classmates, I'm going to just kind of run through the rules and goals for Generation Rose once again. Says, because of your parents, you had everything you desired as a child, but it wasn't enough. You always wanted more. You wanted the attention of 1,000 eyes upon you, and you were determined to get it. Only flaw about you is that, well, you have a difficulty with keeping a relationship and committing to someone. It wasn't that you didn't like them, but you always found yourself looking for someone different. And if you were to become a star, you needed to focus more on yourself than on having a deeper relationship. The fun can happen, but nothing more. Because of this, you ended up having a child because of your reckless nature, and you aren't the most involved parent, but it was better that way. Your child could handle not having your attention all the time, right? The traits are self-assured, non-committal, and hot-headed. We currently have hot-headed and a variation of self-assured. Aspiration is serial romantic, career obviously actor, and the goals attend Brightchester with a drama degree, which we're doing, and we are going to take part in the optional Spirit Corps, have 2 different relationships at the same time, and break their hearts when you get caught. Now this is something I'm currently working on because he has a relationship with Charity, and he has a couple of very intense crushes going on, but I think his most recent with Lilac is probably the one I'm focusing on next. She's also one of the closest to reach adulthood next. You have to go on 7 different dates and get a gold rating on each one. Now with Charity, we have actually already accomplished 2 gold dates. I would like to get more than 7 if I can. I prefer that to be 7 different dates. It also says woohoo without protection and have only 1 child, and we will leave them with our parents to raise and take care of because we want to finish our degree. So that tells me that that needs to happen while we're in university, hence part of my reasoning for giving him a little less workload. After graduation, we'll move to Del Sol Valley, enter a relationship with a fellow actor, leave that fellow actor at the altar, become a 5-star celebrity, master the acting career, master charisma and acting skills, complete the serial romantic aspiration, have a distant relationship with the yellow heir, which will be their child, and then marry as an elder. So we have a lot of goals to complete, and we're just getting started on his life. But for now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider taking a moment to paw that like button, comment to share your thoughts, and subscribe for more mediocre content like this. And until next time, remember, you are perfect just the way you are.
I saw that you were perfect, and so I loved you. But now I realize it was all just smoke and mirrors. I was blinded by the lights, caught up in a fantasy. I saw that you were perfect, but you're not what you seem.